Gate worked very well for Olaf and Kennen as engagers for the team too. On the side of FlyQuest though, they have also locked in the zone.
Impact, not the guy you usually want to see on carries, but here's an evade.
A double stun. JJ's got to run away, but the core is already there to do some damage. Looking for 2 more shots to kill him. Will he have to burn the flash? Someone to heal might be enough. Will there be the extra auto attacks? Impact coming in to try to help out as well. Flashing over the wall, flashing to follow. 2 autos should be enough, and it is! Impact starts out strong in the top lane.
And again, they win some momentum on the top side. They turn it into Infernal Drake here. They finish it up. And that is
shielding you up, so you can sit on that and bait those objectives, hold on to those objectives much longer than a normal team.
That's a really awkward
into it.
He's gonna have to cleanse, he's gonna have to cleanse, pops it. Here comes Rex, this could be more of a fight. Jumps back around for a slow, nice jumps back as well. Going for round 2, the flash knockup, and that's the first kill of the series.
possible skirmish on the bottom side. And both junglers are here.
You got Olaf coming down. Here comes the first knockup. Nice little stun towards JJ though as well. And here comes the teleports. Impact to join this one. This could be big. Stopwatch pop, but JJ's certainly going to die. He's going to taunt. He's still going to go down. Impact has both the kills down.
Stats as you do knock them down in a group. They'll be able to take the turret. They'll be able to take the dragon as well. And it looked like JJ had a bit of a misexecution there. As he came out of the bush, he let his taunt go, and I'm not sure if that was something where he was charging up.
There's no Drake alive. It is only Baron. This is really where everything is made and everything is broken. Team Liquid gonna be
on the top side. They found Jensen.
That's at least 30 seconds bot. Jensen burns the flash. He's got that to get away. Kai'Sa's gonna chase in. Couple more auto attacks. This should be enough. The Q's gonna land from Santorin as well. That's a kill picked up. Not quite the ton of the core JJ. Tia looking to go back forward though. Double stun landed. Damage to the core JJ. A 1-year journeyman support here pulled up from the Academy League. And so far, FlyQuest holding on very well. But Team Liquid pick up the Drake.
Double lift exchanging in-game taunts because they have been very active on social media as well. But Impact does get a turret during that time. Puma's trying to hold them off mid.
Looking for a bit of poke, finds a sleep, but the Q won't get much damage because he takes it up anyway, and the siege continues. This is really what this comp does.
Oh, the
Infinite
flame!
health, lots of poke. Here comes the play. A knockup in. Galio as well. Can they knock down one? They've gotten the first kill at Asona. Double is gone. In goes the cannon. Looks for turning it around, but not just yet. Viper is online for the double kill. Looks for number 3. Can't find it just yet, but he might get it there. That 3 for Viper in his first playoffs. He's already won 1 series. Looking for another. Looking for kill number 4. They found the stun, and it is a quadra kill for Aurelia, and the 5th is picked up. The ace picked up for Pope.
Ace on TL when TL is supposed to be strongest. Impact unable to catch anyone with that cannon.
5 minutes in, feeling pretty good about this one now. 4-0 on Aurelia.
It's the focus you can see in these guys, right? The poke doesn't really matter. It's just about the turret because Taric and Sona can sustain you forever, so they need to attack the health of the turret. They need to push them forward, and that is
all. But then, not wait too long that we get to 4-item Kai'Sa. Look at the damage on Poether. What a great crescendo. They found their opportunity. Double Lift sets it up, and Jensen knocks it down.
Double Lift able to get him back for the taunt earlier here. Smithy is on the chase. Olaf going strong.
Got Axe is not going to find the first one, but now hasted by Sona could find the second. Nice blast going by some space as the bottom turret falls. As JJ, both their backs off. Crescendo's available. The ultimates all are right here as the Drake is now started. FlyQuest have to examine their battle lines. Look for the poke. Not going to find this one just yet. Down goes the Mountain Drake. Picked up there by Wild Turtle. Will they be engaged? Drowsy onto one. A little bit of damage. Not going to find much of a stun, but now they're re-engaged. Looking to burn him down, and JJ's going to drop. And here comes the re-engage. They're fast. They're furious. They were invulnerable. And the chase is in. Looking to find that second kill. Kennen's going to help for this one. And they're going to look to chase down Poelzer as well as Impact chases in. There's the death of the Santorin. Poelzer going to drop as well. 3-0 to Team Liquid. And Wild Turtle has nowhere to go.
Yeah, he's just gonna get chased on down. He does ult out, but Smithy is behind him. There is no escape. And poor JJ decided that fight with a single stun. He stuns JJ immediately as he came in, shutting down the Galio. He couldn't even proc the aftershock, couldn't even get a taunt off before he went down.
And just like that, Team Liquid are on the inhibitor turrets. They are running it right back to FlyQuest base.
20 seconds in the major respawns. Inhibitor itself is a guarantee. There's a chance they even look for the Nexus itself. They're cheating a bit forward, and they're waiting around. They're trying to at least get turrets, if not end the game. You can see these 3 minions must be cleared. Viper tries a bit. The turret's down low. Galio engages. 3 versus 5. Santorin. Turn it around. Santorin comes in, buys a bit of space, trying to run away. He's going to get back to the fountain. But the new wave lists not going to find that paddle star. Half HP on the Baron, looking for the re-engage. Most ults are available. It's going to be the slight fight picked up there by Santorin, but Team Liquid are invulnerable. Looking for the kills. They're going to get one already. Look for a second. Viper going to force the GA out as Turtle tries to stay alive, kiting away, but goes down to Impact. The kills are going back and forth there, but Santorin stays alive. CoreJJ in the duel. A triple for the Rek'Sai. Santorin pushes back Impact, and now it's CoreJJ alone. Just as the Taric, it will be FlyQuest winning the fight. Viper is unstoppable. 5 kills. Mountain Drake picked up cleanly. Looks like FlyQuest unwilling to fight for that one.
They might be able to get the mid turret here out of the pressure from getting that inhibitor down earlier, but that
Impact is spotted though. He's not in a flank position.
TPing for a flank on the other side, though. Here comes the play. Baron's too low. Good smite picked up, but there's the engage looking for the re-fight, and it's not going to be enough just yet for the FlyQuest side. Kennen does massive damage. Galio joins the back line. 1 for 1 so far. Kennen for Galio. Revives Viper. He's dropping as well. A double kill now for Xmithy. Team Liquid get Baron and the team fight.
what a huge victory for Team Liquid. They're chasing down Turtle too.
He's going to get crescendo. They're going to have the follow-through, and Doublelift takes him down. And now it's 4 versus 2 with a Baron buff. Team Liquid certainly have enough to close down game 1.
Yeah, I think they can do it here. They're marching down. It's going to be up to a miracle from Pobelter or Santorin, but do they have enough damage to get through all of this healing and shielding?
It doesn't seem likely. They're all full health. Lands a paddle star. Decent damage there. The chunk onto Zoe. One more shot. Doublelift finds another 3, 2 and 11 for him. And down go the last turrets. Team Liquid take back FlyQuest. 1-0 start to the series.
See a team that relies on that mobility. They want to spread the map, so you have more room to make use of it. So once again, it will be
Buttons and staying safe, so no kills on the board, but a very close game overall. Now Santorin, nice job, waits out the spell shield, then gets his own done. Yeah, still fighting, and they trade back and forth.
There's Viper.
The squad. That's a slow. Has to watch out for the bubble. Flashes forward. First ult used. He's invisible. Round 2. Can he land it for the damage output's got to watch out for Jensen, though. And he can't go for it. Commits the flash. Gets nothing. And now watch out. Impact. Gonna land some damage. And there is first blood. Jay is around. We have ults for the junglers. We have the chance for Nocturne to come in. For Skarner to find that kill. There's no contest. There's a pickup.
Only the solo gold onto Jace as well. You can see him donating that full amount of gold over to Impact. So really,
like bottom side, there's going to be another Infernal Drake. Currently top side, Impact is going to have a hard time though.
This is a 3v1 without flash. This seems unlikely that he lives. The fear is in. On the board, can they donate? Yes, they do. Viper, finally, some gold in this. Bring assignments around. There goes bot lane outer. So 2-0 in turrets.
Too much extra strength for Team Liquid grouping up down here by the Infernal Drake. They just used their Nocturne ultimate on the top side of the map. Pobelter walking up there on the Blanc too, so FlyQuest committed for that kill, and Team Liquid get another Infernal Drake.
Yeah, and the next one's going to be Infernal as well, and it feels like giving up a triple Infernal advantage is almost always
nothing. Xmithy is always there to counter gank and almost immaculate in most of these cases. Now looking at round 2 into the top jungle. Galio joining it as well. The burst damage to the backline finally happens. 1 kill picked off into Jensen. Looking at round 2, the health bar is quite low. They might get the kill. Good flash play by Santorin, but Doublelift does answer back onto the opposing mid laner. Red buff goes down. Doublelift wearing that one as well. Looks like Viper wants in, can't find it. Could be shut down, gets away. Shock blast gonna land. They will indeed get JJ 2-1 Team Liquid in this fight.
Yep, FlyQuest lose to Turtle actually in there as well. Doublelift chasing him down.
Couple more shots will get him. Force the that tax. You gotta run away from this one. There's a quick drowsy bubble gun away, but there is the pull. They found Ezreal, and maybe you gotta pay your tax. It's April after all. 2 for 0, make it 3. Team Liquid will not be stopped.
That is a huge fight for TL right before Infernal is spawning, but they're just gonna go straight.
And that might be the Baron buff that gets them inside the base to look towards game 3. Looking like it's gonna be Team Liquid's.
Looks a little doomed, especially with shock blast like that. Pobelter can't defend the turret.
Stepping forward, getting a lot of damage down on this turret. Looks like the inhibitor turret's just gonna be seated.
Here we go, turret's gonna drop. They're gonna try for the top lane instead. Impact gonna pop the flash and does get out of range back towards his team. Look at the re-engage. Ooh, forcing a flash out of Santorin. And Xmithy could find that ult. They've got the burst. They've got 2 kills yet again. many in a row. Poulter on the run, just gets away from X50, but doesn't need to press R. They've got the inhibitor anyway, and here comes the wave. Here comes the Nexus turrets. It's not even 24 minutes in, and Team Liquid are slaughtering FlyQuest. The turrets now, they can't run away. Only the champions can, and the rest have already died. Turret number 1 is gone. Turret 2 in their sights, and Team Liquid, game 2 is theirs as well. Will they pad the KDA? Looks like not. Maybe Poulter says yes, add another assist. Game 2 is Liquid's.
And Team Liquid looking like the back to...
Top lane Victor has not been popular for quite some time. It was really gaining a lot of popularity back with kind of the more tank style of Victor.
By the cannon will be burned by impact now as well to keep pace once he is pushed back.
I also like how you can even see on...
Ooh, that could be enough! The flash is too late! It's gonna burn! And that's first blood! 1v1 in the mid lane for Turret. And it's a lot of money towards his bottom lane. Double's getting his own share of it. CoreJJ some as well, but that is cash in the pockets. And look at this, 2,000.
Yeah, maybe some sort of a hybrid
Wit's
build.
End is very good, of course, now as well as a possibility for a 1v1 item. We'll wait to see, but it's
2v1.
2-0 in turrets. This one's certainly going to go down. Plus 500 gold to the squad, and we can see that mid lane is down below 1,000, so that's good enough. Still, though, he's going to be forced back to base, probably the recall, and going to even take some of this more damage possibly dealt. As we have mid lane under fire yet again.
My God, he's gone.
Goodbye, Wild Turtle. He sleeps with the fish.
So dangerous to actually walk forward, and they have no trigger. The RTPing in.
This is the play. Viper gonna ult towards the back line, finds a flash, gets a bit of damage, but he's gonna drop pretty soon. No stopwatch, and that's gonna be Jensen picking up one. Shockwave buys a bit. Looking at the back line access, the stopwatch buys more time. Jensen will drop to an auto attack, and a couple of kills have come through for FlyQuest. A shutdown across the board, but now Team Liquid looks angry, chasing on a Santorin, finding a bit of damage. Where's the death ray? The flash, the double kill for impact on carries. 2-0.
And Team Liquid still looking for another one. Turtle recalling in this brush. Did he get out?
Yes.
Walked his way out of that one. Smithy does chase him off, though. He's still down there.
And there is no way out. Even the Abyssal Voyage to send him to the grave. Not enough damage. The ace. 5 for 2 in FlyQuest desperation backfire.
Yeah, and they're gonna get the dragon here as well. Not able to get enough from that one, certainly, as it's almost all of the ultimates, all of the summoners coming out from FlyQuest as they felt they needed to pull the trigger at some point, but TL stands strong there. And
farm doesn't need tanks here. Impact on carries might be a 3-0 as they knock down yet another turret. Move to get away from all the ults used by Team Liquid, but now X50 in the front line. Does have the ult, gets stunned up, but not down, and FlyQuest knocked down to half HP.
Team Liquid now do have a cannon minion here trying to push on this. Oh, inhibitor.
Oh, Jensen just shuts down Pobo to the shockwave, meant nothing, a hit, only CoreJJ.
just got deleted there by Jensen again, and that is going to mean inhibitor here for TL. You cannot contest this without your Orianna.
Yeah, that's the keys to the castle there. They just knocked down the door. Inhibitor's going to be taken. Team Liquid steamrolling.
Just keep on mounting. 7,500 gold, an easy, convenient reset. Mid inhibitor down, which is free map control, and the double infernal. Even the more cannons not going to get AoE'd. And in fact, they will get turret number 7.
16 for himself, though, so there is always that potential of the Miracle Cannon ult.
Speaking of potential, looking for the play into impact. Flash over the ult, taking some damage, though, and they're gonna flash away. One more tag!
Oh.
One more tag, gets out of range and gets to stay alive. Oh, I've seen that one before in double lift games. Victor gets the solo kill, and now, right away, Team Liquid onto the Baron.
They're starting it off here, and the bubble goes through. It does hit Santorin.
Oh, that's only a little bit of damage. He's at least tanky and survives this, but look how far he is. He cannot get this Baron. This goes to Team Liquid. This must be the death knell that closes it out.
Oh my God, JJ just deleted from the map.
Fans are ready. Let's go Liquid to the finals, to St. Louis. No one's gonna stop them now. 5 alive, the turrets are gone. They find a stun. A cleanse is all that matters as they're gonna mop up the opponents. Fast wins here. Team Liquid back on form for their date with TSM, a team they beat before, a Nexus they will smash, looking for title number 3. Pad the KDA, close the series down. Team Liquid 3-0 in the finals.
Game number 1 had fireworks. back and forth, but since then it has been all Team Liquid, looking strong heading to St. Louis.
They definitely are back in playoff form as Team Liquid, and so much experience on this roster.
Yeah.
Back-to-back championships last year. They look for upgrades in the roster. They look for even greater success, and they're heading towards that finals.
But ever since this super team iteration of Liquid, since the beginning of 2018, they were the best team in North America, the best team in North America, and the best team in North America. First place regular season, 3-0 in the semifinal, looking incredibly sharp. A team that they beat in the regular season, or fought in the regular season as well. I believe TSM did win those ones, but
Piece that they added, Jensen here in the last game, especially on Zoe, does find so much control for them. All these burst kills coming through. One of the big questions, though, people kept asking for Team Liquid. At the end of the split, lost some games. Are they going to be able to win with multiple looks? And they did in this series. That may even be the most important part.
Yeah, they certainly did, and credit to Impact did look good, especially I would say in game 2 and 3. The Jace as well as this Victor. He was going blow for blow with Viper. He was getting huge advantages in game 2, and he was a critical part of their wins in both 2 and 3. Laning phase from the Jace, 1v2 on the bottom side, getting them that Baron and closing out the game here in the final game. Definitely some reevaluating perhaps to be done about Impact's strength on carries.
it's always good to see growth out of players. I mean, Team Liquid as an org, the joke forever was fourth place, but here's the 3-0 in the semifinals. It's victory, victory, maybe a third one in a row now. A new era, I think, certainly upon us. You've already had the 2018 run looked so good, but Team Liquid gets number 3. That is the all-time record for consecutive titles. TSM had that 3 in a row back then. TL can take number 3 here in just a week, and I mean, the sky's the limit. This team looks so good and better than everyone.
I can't wait for the matchup because TSM have looked so strong in the back half of spring, waiting for Team Liquid to get there in St. Louis for the finals and go head-to-head.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's so much pressure on these rosters. TSM trying to rebuild their dynasty, as you say. You know, they fell off last year. Team Liquid trying to hang on to that, trying to usurp TSM and match their record. It's going to be a banger.
Now, TSM won the regular season against them, but we'll see what playoffs have for us. Now to hear from the reigning champions. Avali has an interview with the Team Liquid bot laner.
Thanks, Freak. Double of congratulations, but you had fans worried coming into playoffs, but after the clean 3-0 sweep today, you guys are looking again like that #1 team in the scene. What's this win like for you, especially after the rough week 9?
Well, it wasn't just a rough week 9. I think we went into scrims for playoffs. We had, 2 weeks of preparation, and we would go on consistent, 14 or 15 game losing streaks in practice. And we were just absolutely terrible. So I think somewhere along the way, after we secured first seed, we kind of lost the Team Liquid way. And we lost our play style, and we basically just completely forgot how to win. And I think a few days before we played today, we were actually just thinking, we had a lot of serious talks about, well, why can't we win games anymore? What happens? And, we looked back on our previous performances. Earlier in the split, we were stomping people, and it was well, what happened to that? Now, when we practice, we're, losing all 3 lanes, and, we don't know what to do. So, I was really shocked that we won today. I'm not gonna lie. I had no expectations. We had a 20% win rate coming up to this. So just really grateful. We were able to win, and I think the experience really shows. Our team's experience really shows. I think we were really clutch when it mattered the most.
Well, I spoke with Kane before this, and he said almost exactly what you did, that you guys were in a practice slump over the past few weeks, and that it wasn't until this week that you guys were able to pull yourself out of it. So from your perspective, what was it that snapped you guys out of it?
I think we just completely forgot, how, I don't know, I don't want to, sound super corny, but we just, forgot, what we do as a team. We forgot, the Team Liquid, the way to play League of Legends. We have a way to play, and we weren't doing it. We just weren't executing on it. And we started just not trusting in any plays that were being called out, or I don't know. I think there was a lot of things. It was it can never really pinpoint it to one thing, but I think today, we just said, we know how good we are. We know just how individually talented our players are. Just trust each other, trust in the play, and it'll work out, and it worked out.
Well, you need to find your way because you're going to be playing TSM next week in the finals in St. Louis, and you guys already have a losing record against them. So what makes you think that you're going to be able to pull off the win this time?
Well, the slump's over, boys. I'm already practicing for MSI.
All right, and if only to make things a little bit spicier, you and Bjergsen are going to competing for your 6th trophy each, meaning that at the end of next week, one of you guys is going to have more than the other. So is there anything you'd like to say to him?
Well, I'd like to shit talk Bjergsen, but he's kind of my friend, so you know I really respect him. He's an incredible player. Like if you just that series, right, the C9 TSM series, if that was a worst mid laner, I think TSM was doomed. So luckily we got Jensen now, and I think he is a really good match for Bjergsen, and I think, yeah, TSM this year, or this split, they've kind of had our number, and they stylistically have like kind of countered us. So we're just gonna try our best, and I think we're better.
Well, Doublelift, I'm wishing you the best of luck with that. Don't lose your way, and again, congratulations on today. And for another interview, Pastry is standing by with Steve.
Thank you very much. I am here with Team Liquid, Steve. Now, congratulations are in order soon, but I have to ask you, bro, I'll give you a chance to defend yourself. Why'd you chicken out and pick FlyQuest instead of TSM? The people have to know.
Well, it was pick TSM for the finals, you know, so we'd meet them there. Yeah, exactly.
Well, makes sense to me. And again, it feels like this team has just exceeded all expectations since 2018. What do you have to say to the team just with how much they've done making yet another finals?
I think they've put in the hard work. They've earned it. You know, this match against FlyQuest, I think that it was a lot to them to come to this match and try to win, but, you know, it was pretty easy. We prepped really hard, but, you know, they didn't put up a fight. So I hope TSM does in the finals.
As you said yourself, TSM now awaiting in the finals. You get to rematch against one of the most storied odds alongside Team Liquid and, of course, against Reggie. What are your expectations for the finals?
I think it will definitely be closer than this matchup. I'd love to beat Andy in the finals. That will feel really good. But it should be a good match. I think we're prepped. We've solved a lot of our problems, and we're ready to win.
Well, congratulations today. Best of luck in St. Louis. Thank you once again for talking to me. With that, we are going to throw it back to the State Farm Analyst.